ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Burgess. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
To get it going.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Arnold. And just a short, safe pass. Boy, fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun to give, looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Williams will pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Trying to get to him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Vandy. And the defense doing work. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you should go to the offense like, bro, we don't need you to do that. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Arnold. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burgess. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Williams looking for a man. Flips it out to the back. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Vanderbilt. And here comes that Commodore offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Smashes through the tackle. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down, Commodore.
Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Keeps the legs moving. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Livingston. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Commodores.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UCF pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Knights did. It's one game you don't want to...
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Williams will pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Doors.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's Brown. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. One final play before the end of the quarter. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Gain of 23 on the play.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. And the Commodores trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And the beatdown has ensued. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. Johnson looking to throw. Getting some heat. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to go up top. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Trying to find his man on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Vandy. The defense with the scoop. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And the extra point was good.
Defense is talk all the time about forcing turnovers, and to do that, you got to get so many hats to the football and swarm, and the ball sometimes comes out, and what do? You pick it up, take it back to the house. What a play by the D.
Now this offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Commodores! And the pummeling has started. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard.
And up. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had...
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Doors! And the route... They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. They're nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
There are country fumbles and there are city fumbles. City fumbles, there's a lot of bodies around it, so you got to jump on it. Country fumbles, a lot of green grass. That was a country fumble. The defender scoops it up, takes it in the end zone.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. He's going to pass. Feeling some hit. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
First down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Coming at, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, look. Got it. Touchdown, Vandy. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
This defense is so opportunistic. What a sequence of events. Ball carrier puts the ball on the ground. Defense scoops and scores. Wow.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Going up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. 2nd and 10 here. Williams looking for a man. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Play till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese David. Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGurk Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Vanderbilt's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense...
Wasting no time taking a shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Commodores.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So UMass offense has the ball for the first time. First down for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the out.
And he intercepts it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They're trying to get to it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? UMass will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Doors!
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. about to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Final play of the quarter coming. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Here comes the offense on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Going downfield for the big play. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Number 7.
Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The inside handoff. Here we go. Went to the running game on first down. Now second down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. Pocket start, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Vandy! And they take it in for 6 more points. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football and stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy is dangerous with his legs.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Florida. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. UMass quickly back to the line. Back to throw, it's Pumachan. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh. So you can file that one under. Could have been worse. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it. It's Alexander. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
And the Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The UMass offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Trying to know where to go in the ball. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
Set to kick this one away.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. So after the first down run, here's second down. Looking to throw, it's Pumachan. Finds his tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick strike complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. This should be the last play of the quarter.
There's a lot of strategies to win football games, and there are very intelligent coaches in the game today. I've never seen a field goal attempt on first down. That was a play I am never going to forget, although I wish I could.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Pumachan. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good, big...
Pass on the way. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Hold it. Offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense starts with a short field. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fall.
Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. It's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
Yeah, and I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Got his man quickly. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass, it's Kumachan. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the two. Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Commodores. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 6 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. And the ball... Disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Here we go.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Getting some heat. And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Pumachan. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls. And
the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, and they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown Doors. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
So Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Volunteers offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
On first down, here comes this offense. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Ball is on the ground. Defense has it. This is going to be a scoop and score. What a horrible start for this offense.
What a big-time play for the defense. Not only forcing the fumble, but scooping it up, taking it all the way to the house. That's how you change the momentum of a football game.
They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it way at the 25. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught near the sticks. It's White. At the 45, on his way. Off he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Commodores' offense will get the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Johnson looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All kinds of running room. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have its first possession of the game. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The give on the inside. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The Vols moving quickly to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoy. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Volunteers with the first and 10. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
A third and long coming up here. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's McCoy. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure, know the quarterback's going to hold it, get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Vandy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Quarterback on the keeper. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against a wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. They are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. That completion delivers a first down. He's looking to throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. No shot. He boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're bringing heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career.
Touchdown, Commodores! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The give from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Looking for room, it's Sampson. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. He's looking to throw. Slings it downfield. And the ball is intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. That's caught. It's White. And they swarm him under.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Vols line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Brown. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Johnson wants to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pulls it in inside the 10.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit.
Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Lining up for the PAT. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Here we go. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Touchdown Doors. And the defense.
Great heads-up play by the defender there. He saw the ball on the ground, didn't just jump on it. He was able to scoop it up, had a convoy, led him for a touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive, first and goal. Snap in the shotgun.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Wants to fire on second down. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. And they'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet and not remember.
And now the ball is free in the end zone. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown. And the extra point is good. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big...
All bottled up, and now the ball is free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Returner brings it out to the 42.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Sampson. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. So hope stays alive. The undefeated season lives on as they inch closer to that 12-0 goal and what they hope will be a berth in the college football playoff.
And I'm just so impressed with the mindset of this football team each and every week. They're poised, they're focused, they have a good game plan, they know who they are, and they go out and they execute. It's as if they're not even thinking about the college football playoff. David, they're just trying to be the best version of themselves each and every week.
And it sounds cliche and it sounds stupid, but know who you are, do it well, don't beat yourself. All those things are the things that coaches are going to say, but you can tell this team's done a great job up until this point. I got a feeling they're going to finish really strong, and I got a feeling those college football playoffs are right around the corner.
Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic finish to the Sun Belt football season as we battle for the trophy and crown a champion of the Sun Belt Conference right here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Commodores offense making their way on the field to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at...
Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Vanderbilt. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Commodores hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught on the outside. It's Alexander. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away.
21, Memphis, 0.
On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tight end goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold it, offense.
Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Snags the quick throw. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after, not right through.
28, Memphis, 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it, offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Looking to throw. It's Hennigan. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold it, offense.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the handoff. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up. On the run, it's Smith. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football. And
here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And he's got his man open downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 35, Memphis 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw. It's Hennigan. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Hold it, offense.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. That's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Strong game by this quarterback. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. As good as they build on this big lead.
That makes
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
And this pass is on target. Clock. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Crucial third down play coming up. To the air, it's Hennigan. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to launch it deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Sun Belt Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this conference. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Sun Belt Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Commodores will kick this away to start the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the back gets the football. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the... Room to run now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Hennigan. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. That sack sets up a third down play.
Third down coming up.
And the quarterback dropping back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking to throw it on first down. Got a lane. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
56. Memphis 0.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Hennigan. He's running out of home, and that's going to be a safety. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage.
The returner is tackled down at the 37.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Will take over. First and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. First down and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard.
The receiver.
Goal right there. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. And the Commodores will line up here on 1st down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Commodores. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Looking to pass. It's Hennigan. Caught quickly. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Good execution. Gets the block and gets the 1st down. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tough running there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And this one is getting ugly. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. The quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This... in a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Indiana's offense is up first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Commodores. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz, he doesn't recognize it, ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard, it works out, and gets them a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, it's Rourke. Running out of nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Well, Cook, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Rourke. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to...
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. A Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now. Dropping back, it's Rourke. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hoosiers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Rifles this football to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important... For halftime, not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the handoff on a counter. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And the Commodores will kick this deep to begin the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball as a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Dropping back. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Commodores. And the route is on. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down.
3-25.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. On the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. The defense recovers the fumble. Touchdown, Commodores. And the defense joins the party with a score. And the extra point is missed.
No good. That keeps the score. Vanderbilt 55, Indiana 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
one away.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To throw, it's Rourke. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a... Oh, the pass is picked off.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the ground, it's Black. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Bringing it back, it's Brown. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Looking downfield, it's Rourke. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late.
The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It'll end up being a safety. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. On the return, it's Brown.
Returner brings it out to the 42. And your Vanderbilt
First down here for this offense.
1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. Next tip ball could be going the other way.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Scanning the field. It's Johnson. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.